put your hands together as I welcome to talk about the A2W Verizon tabs, the most incredible MI, Mrs. Temitope Akinyemi. Please put your hands together for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we today? All right, I'm really excited to talk about the Tablet for Schools project. How many people are aware of this opportunity? Okay, now let me start by saying, how many people here are not yet in A2W? Somebody invited me here, it's your first time in A2W. Whoa, okay, we have almost looking like 50-50. What I'm actually about to talk about is purely for only those in Avenues to Wealth. So if you are not yet in Avenues to Wealth and you're hearing about this, you can either take it as information or take the next step that can help you, that can give you an opportunity to participate in this opportunity. Because it's not possible for you to hear about it and your mind will not start racing. The people that have heard about it and have started working towards it, am I correct? You can see the yes is very thick. A few weeks ago, I sent a mail out to some people on my team, and I told them if you're interested in earning an extra, it doesn't have anything to do with any other part of the business. If you're interested in earning an extra 300,000 naira before this year ends, please send me a message. See message. Enough messages. And of course, needless to say that a number of people have already started the process, and there is a process. Now, let me say what I wanted to say next. I tell people, especially when I want to talk about this opportunity, that many times when people hear about opportunities, they hear about the money part. When I hear it say extra 300,000 before the year ends, you know, your mind will you just feel happy somehow when you just hear the money, isn't it? But I tell people that money comes disguised as what? People that have been in my meeting, they know. When you see money, on the other side of the money is what? It's work. So when you hear money, big money, good money, you can make money, that means you have to do what? Work. It's very simple. So somebody says that I've not really made money in this business, you have not really done what? People that are making money are doing what? It's very simple. But you know the beauty about what I want to talk about? It's so simple that if you don't do it, we're getting close to the end of the year. We need some sessions to help you overcome some fundamental issues. Okay, this is A2W Tablet for School project. It's a proposal from Avenues to Wealth, Nigeria. Basically, there's a fact that there are two types of schools. We have the future school and the past school. Those educating their students with outdated technology and those embracing today's technology. 2 days ago, I was at, where they do this, what do they call this thing? The clearance or something, where you have to comprint police clearance, something like that. Not police clearance, I didn't have issues, but it was something I left. All is well. What do they call it? Okay, something. Police reports. I don't know what they call it. So when I got to the office, I saw women with typewriter. I said, what are they doing? What are they using? They are rolling out paper. That's really outdated. Okay, but there are some people still in the remotest part of the world still doing that. But the truth is that the world has moved. I'll show you what I mean as we go on. There are schools that are living in the past. There are schools that are already seen and moving into the future. Okay, technology has the capacity to transform a person in less than 6 months. Yeah, on the long term, it is more expensive and more cumbersome to buy textbooks and notebooks than to have a tablet. Now, what do I mean? You know, sometimes we feel that a notebook is just, a textbook is 1,000 naira, or it's 800, or it's 500. By the time you buy how many for this session, or for this term, the next term you may need to buy more. So on the long term, it is more cumbersome. Now let me just give you I had to get a trolley bag for my daughter who is in primary 6. In fact, the normal primary 6 trolley bag was too small for her. I had to get a hand luggage box to be carrying her books to school. As it is really cumbersome, and in time it will get really outdated. Okay, it's more expensive and more cumbersome to buy textbooks and notebooks than to have a tablet. Okay, it means that if I have 30 notes or 30 textbooks, everything can be compressed and be found in one single device, or the tablet. Okay, there's a fact, and that fact is not if people will evolve and go into the future technology, is when tablets will be universally adopted in schools. What do I mean? No, there are some things that we cannot fight. There are some battles that we cannot fight. For example, who is here and has a 3310? If you have a Nokia 3310 phone, raise it up and wave it to me now. I am looking for the person. I mean, if the person is here, even you that you are the neighbor, you look at, madam, really? Which archive or which museum did you bring it out from? Because really, there are many people here, all the young people here, they've not even seen the before. You don't know. They don't even know what it looks like. But then, this was the phone to have. But now the world has moved. It was the phone of the people, by the people, for the people. It was the phone to have. So it's not a matter of, and you know, talking about that, just phones now. Talking about that, we know that it's not if. The world is moving. If you stay on one spot, gradually you are becoming an illiterate. Let me give you an example. My younger sister got married, I think, about 3 weeks ago or so. So my sisters came from Canada, from the UK. They came with their children. All those children had tablets. All of them. The youngest of my sister's children was 2. She'll be 3 in December or so. She had a tablet. I am telling you, that's where the world is going. You know, there are some battles you cannot fight. She uses a tablet. So I now said, now wow, this 2-year-old is using a tablet. Let me tell you something that happened. I said, yeah, give me a story. She said she went for I think it was a get-together at a friend's place. So she saw a boy, one of the children of the people that came for the get-together, saw a TV screen, a flat screen TV was put on the wall, and it was as if it had some icons on it. The child just moved to the TV and was pressing it. You know, and when she did press the first icon, the channel changed or the whatever. Well, it coincided to the time when the screen moved. Or you know what I'm saying. English is not easy. My first language. So the thing coincided to when it moved to the next scene. Oh, it was like, okay, correct. Press again. The thing refused to press. What's wrong with this? It's not. That's how the child is wired. Because the tablet is what the child has gotten used to. That one is small. Let me tell you about another person, another child, who I think was in a shop, and there was a pile of magazines that she was going. So she picked a magazine, a colorful magazine, and was pressing the magazine. As in, my younger sister told me this. As in, I didn't hear it from a third party. I was pressing this magazine. This didn't respond now. When the thing did not respond, what kind of useless? She told me, I'm telling you, that is the way, that's where the world is going. The truth is that some people don't even believe that there's anything that cannot, as in, when you're talking about technology, it has to be Android or tablet or that kind of thing. So that's where the world is going really. Okay? So forward-thinking schools heads, they are pioneering real change. Now, there's a case study in Thailand. In Thailand, that process is already is already on course. Now, how do they do that? They ensure first that the teachers have the tablets, know how to use the tablets, then they teach the children to learn how to use it. And it was discovered that it has a significant impact in their attention span and their handwriting. I tell people that come for my Sunday training, I'm sure you notice that I come with one small laptop like that. Then I come with a red small laptop or a blue one. Those laptops belong to my children. You know why I come with them? They have stopped using them. I bought those laptops for those laptops for them to use. Now they have a tablet to use, they have stopped using their laptops. So I just feel happy sometimes I bring the blue. I use it for my training. Sometimes I take the red and I use it. They feel a lot more comfortable using the tablet. They can move around, they can, it's a lot easier for them. Okay, in the US, in Los Angeles, there's a project, a tab for 640,000 students by 2014. So that means the awareness is huge and growing as far as using tabs is concerned. Somebody might say, that's abroad now. Nigeria will still take us some time. Or like Nigeria, we like to move with the trend, isn't it? Already it's happening in Osun State already. It happened in June 2013. Osun State government launched e-learning tool, tablet of knowledge. They call it Okoimo. Some of us are already aware of it. Okay, and they loaded textbooks and all that for all their senior secondary students in the state. Are you reading the trends? Nursery, primary, secondary, university. It's an undeniable trend that tablets will replace textbooks in schools. It's a trend that we cannot run away from. So when we see a trend that we cannot run away from, one of the things that we are taught in Adventist world is to study trends and take advantage of opportunities. Is it? Okay. A global initiative to upgrade education worldwide. What is the proposition that Adventist world is making to schools? Now, this presentation is meant to be made to proprietors of schools, to principals and decision makers in schools. A2W has a proposition. Okay, and as they're telling the school, are you leading the pack or is your school being left behind? If government schools have adopted it and visionary private schools have gone, what about you? It's either you make a choice for the cumbersome option or you go for the tablet. The proposal is very simple. A2W has a tablet solution for schools that positions the school as future compliant and empowers the teachers and places a tab in the hand of every student at a profit to the school. Now let me pause a little bit and talk about another thing I noticed just not long ago. I'm aware that in the University of Ilorin, if you resume school today as a Jambite, you get a tablet. Yes. So understand that it's not whether it will happen. It's when it's going to happen. And where will I be in this value equation? So that I will be in line with this trend and it will benefit me as well. That's the proposition that A2W is bringing forward. To say that the tablet solution is meant to empower the teachers and it's supposed to help the schools make profits. Now, you know that schools, people approach schools for different things. They sell to them, come and buy this, it's good for your school. But the proposition that A2W is making will help the school make money. How do I mean? Now, there are a number of distributorship deals that A2W has for tablets, from iPad to Samsung Tab to Verizon Tab. Now, how it's meant to work is this. The schools will pay for the tablets and will have a payment plan across 3 terms, in which the students will pay across 3 terms and the school will make profit on those deals. Now, I'll break it down a little bit when I talk about the benefits. Let me just talk about the benefits very quickly. Now, like I said earlier, there's the iPad, there's Samsung Pad, and there's the Verizon Tab. Now, the benefits are very simple. Access to educational applications already available on Google Play or iTunes. There are a number of thousands of educational applications on different subjects available that can be downloaded and put in those tablets. Okay, there's capacity on some of the tabs to offer a parental guidance option to lock up pornographic sites. I can remember when the Verizon Tab for school stuff came up then. A friend of mine called me and said, this tab something that you people are pushing. It must affect the children, these devilish things. That children is addictive and it will affect them. I said, my sister, you know there are some things that you cannot fight. There are some wars that you cannot fight, like advancement in technology. Let they are understanding how to use the tablets, let it come from you. Otherwise, if they go and learn it outside, people will teach them what they are not supposed to know. Now, with the Verizon tab option of this tablet, there's an opportunity to lock up any access that they may have to pornographic sites. So parents don't really have any cause for alarm. The children cannot access any pornographic sites. So then it can improve the schools, it improves the school's profile as future compliant. Just imagine if you have a school where when the children resume, they get a tablet. I mean, the children will talk about it with their friends. When they sit down, they gave us this tablet in our school. Then the other child say, Mommy, I want to go to that school where they are giving them, I mean, it positions the school as future compliant, as thinking towards the future. Okay, the school can add it to the school fees over a year at a profit and enjoy good margins. How they get the students to pay. Okay, even we have thought about it for them. One of the reasons why I like SUW is that we don't just go out and dump things on people. We have thought about how it will be easy for them to make payments and how it's easy for them to make money from it as well. So they can pay over a year and make good margins of that. Access to additional books approved by JAM, WAEC and NECO, global success series and minimal extra costs. Some people have been asking me about curriculum, blah, blah, blah. All the curriculum that have to do with NECO, WAEC, all the subjects and all the curriculum from SS1 to SS3 are available in this package. So students can have access to that as well. It's available in the tab, in the customized Verizon tab. Okay, there's ease. Cheap replacement parts in case of damage, plus functional 1-year warranty and support. That is especially available with Verizon tab. I have a number of people here who either them or their children have broken their Verizon tab screen. And they have come and changed it with as low as 5K. I have my Samsung Note here. The thing has broken since God knows when. But when I heard that I would need like 30-something K to change the screen, I just said, okay, I'll use it like that until like get another. So the parts, to change the parts, very easy to replace the parts. Okay, speed can get you up and running in 4 weeks. That means if the school says, yes, this is something I want to buy into, this is what we want to do. As soon as the school gives their go-ahead, all the content that they need, everything will be put into the tab and made ready within a space of 4 weeks. Okay, there's increase in school's brand and prospects as tabs are customized to boots with the school's logo. So that means if a person switches on the tablets, the name of the school and the logo of the school will come up. And then the school website, the proprietor of the school, maybe some history about the school, some reason why you should be a part of the school. Which school would not like to hear about that one? So that's how the books, that's how the tablet will boot. And it gives an opportunity for the school to have a brand, a bigger brand visibility amongst many more people. So this is the proposition, these are the benefits for the tablet for schools. I am aware, well, within my own team, within my team, that within the past 2 weeks, presentations have been made to nothing less than 50 schools. And we have a number of schools who are ready to come on board. So it's not whether the thing is, they are taking it well or they are ready to do it or not. Things are moving and schools are seeing the opportunity to make it happen for themselves. So value proposition to primary school students and to secondary school students. If 2-year-olds can be using tabs, I mean, who else can't? Okay? This is as much as we can do in the presentation. If you really like to upgrade your school and take your place in the front of the crowd, contact us now. We are passionate to serve. Now, as I round up, let me tell us the next steps. Everything I've told you now, I know that you cannot go before a school and present it. Am I correct? Point is not because it's possible. It should just take time. Yeah. I know that's one of the reasons why I like SUW. SUW is ready to partner with you to succeed. Put your hands together for SUW. Let me tell you why I said so. You know, I said that money comes disguised as work, isn't it? Let me tell you the work that everything I've said now, you're like, oh, really? This is good. This is something I can do, is it? And let me tell you what you need to do. What you need to do is very simple. You need to identify Whether it's one school, if it's one school you want to go, it's okay. You know, the size of our dreams and visions are different. So if it's only one school that your mind can carry, it's okay. Just identify one school that you want to share this Verizon for Schools project with. Once you identify that school, you need to get to a decision maker, either the principal or the proprietor or proprietors of the school. And there's a letter of introduction from A to W. Everything is being managed centrally by the company. And before you get a letter of introduction, you are going to be asked the name of the school that you are going. Why? Is it because the company is going to go there? No. They want to let you know whether somebody has been there or not. So A2W has your back. Put your hands together for A2W. So before they give you a letter of introduction, they will check whether somebody has been there. And once they've established that nobody has been there, they give you a letter. Attached to that letter is an appointment form, where when you get there and give them the letter of introduction, all you need to tell them that you have a team. There's a team that wants to schedule to make a presentation about this project to them at a date that they will agree, and they will fill in that appointment sheet. So once they fill the dates in that appointment sheet, you collect the copy and bring it to the office. Are we together? And they log it in. So they know that Friday, 12 noon, Mr. Leke at Fountain Schools in Yaba. So the team is committed to ensuring that they are there, and they will not go alone. You will go with them. Are we together? But you know when you go with them, all you need to do is very simple. You just go with them and do what? And sit down. And do what? And listen. And do what? And get up. And do what? And go. And after that, you do what? You make money. Do you like that kind of money? Put your hands together for it to complete. But if you are not today to W, please just be feeling happy on our behalf. Clap for ACW. So ACW doesn't want you to mess up your opportunity. So they are protecting you. They don't want you to go there and go and talk about what you are not sure of. Then they will slam you one question that you will not be able to answer. No. They've got your back. They will go with you. Every question that they want to ask, let them ask. The team will answer it on your behalf. After that, you will make money. Is that correct? So, if you want to know more about the Verizon for Schools project, see your Platinum offline. If I'm not Platinum offline, don't come and see me. Alright, that's the Verizon for Schools project. Put your hands together for